Hi, I promised a video of this 1969 Alfa Romeo Mark 1 1750 GTV that's currently on eBay for sale. My name is Craig and it's an original plate, so you can imagine a great attraction to the vehicle. However, that wasn't what sold it to me. It's a survivor. It is actually a car that it's just too good to let sit in a now. As life moves on, boxes and cardboard boxes of household stuff, it needs a home, and my dream of making a beautiful either restored original or a GTAM replica has since now gone. I'll concentrate first of all in the front of the car, starting with the nose, which, as I've said, has got little bits of surface rust, but this is mainly oily, and it's a really good, easily salvageable and not crusty nose, but it is a Mark II. I have no idea what the story was, why it is, but you can see where the indicators go on a Mark 1, and there's the indicators behind that would go in the Mark II, so you would plate them up, otherwise they're identical. This particular wing has also got a hole for a Mark II wing, so my suspicion is it's had a Mark II front end and wing due to some altercation with either a gate post or another car or whatever. However, there is no structural or noticeable damage to the car in any other way, so it must have been very superficial a long time ago. And if I show you, obviously these are the inner wings, very original. You can see I have nothing to hide. There's the chassis number of the actual car if you want to check it out, and then behind here, everywhere you can see it's nice and dry in the original beige carver colour all the way down. Some surface rusting at the back there, but nothing, no plates. There is actually, as I can detect, apart from this front wing being put on and this front nose, there is actually no sign of any butchering or even metal work done on this car previously, apart from one wheel arch. I'll start again on this side. This is an original wing. The wheel arches are fantastic, and if you can see underneath, that is where the front A post, that's where the mess is on the front A post. The back of it is great. The inner parts of the old wing are all strong, structurally sound, and the inside of here is too. Onto the front, this is at the base of the front wing, at the front A pillar. It's crusty at the bottom, but you can still see the original 3 holes there. That's not been messed with, and it doesn't appear to have had any repair section when you look inside as well. Sills, outer sills, inner sills and mid sill on this driver's side. You see the a little bit of corrosion towards the back there, but mainly the sill itself is correct profile, correct gapping, and if you can see, I'm about 13 stone. This car's supported at the moment, as I'll show you, on the rear axle stands, which are on the original axle stands, and on the main sort of subframe there, which is just all oily, which has been nicely protected and preserved. But if I just get on this sill, it doesn't even creak. I can jump up and down, bang it as hard as I want, and show you it's rock solid all the way inside, as far as that's concerned as well. Now the inside of the front pan has got that hole, and that's obviously where the jacking point has had, well, it's gone to lunch, hasn't it really, but everywhere else on the floor pan is totally original. Totally original. I mean, you know, you could obviously put a whole floor pan in, but if you're going to get a repair floor pan, you could just do the front half section, keeping the rest of the car totally original. It's up to you. And in the rear, again, totally original, and the only part is just around there, because everywhere else, and this is actually a flat piece of metal on one of these, so if you just made a section of metal all the way around there flat and cut that hole in and nicely put that in place, there is no real need to do the rear pans at all. Underneath you won't be able to see very well on the camera from my phone, but there is no no welding that I can see at all. Even down inside here, there's no evidence of any repair sections to the rear wing, and all these holes here. Now at the back, wheel arches, inner wheel arches, the back plates and everything like that, absolutely great as well. But it has gone here. Unusual, but again, that's flat metal. So again, a flat piece of metal put in there, curved obviously to the shape and body of the car, would be an easy repair. It is one of the things I was going to get done and just fabricated. Headlining still in the vehicle, and then you've got this wonderful motor liter steering wheel, original clocks, original Jaeger clocks, even an original Blaupunkt stereo, 1750 plate, and again centre tunnel, all nice, solid, and original heater box and pedals as far as I'm concerned. All the bolts are all there for the doors, and at the back here you can see here the door as well. Moving on to this rear wing, again from the outside there's no evidence of any repair. The wheel arch is original as I can see, but around the window you are going to put new metal in here, but again it's the flat pieces, so I'm not trying to oversimplify this, but that is the flat pieces are the easier bits to do. There's the actual holes for the actual Quadrifoglio badge, which on this one I think it's gold. Bit of surface rust just on the top of that, but all nice and solid metal. Doesn't sound like it's full of filler. On the bottom arch, it's gone. So a repair section in here is required, but going round to the back, again, it's a very, very good car. Some surface rust around the headlamp. Back panel is great. There is one here. It's got some surface rust on top, and it's really eaten away where the badge was, but that's the original that was on the car. But there's actually a deck with it that's extremely, extremely good, which has got all the nice original. This is not on hinges, so I'll be careful. So if I lift this up, you can see this is all great inside. So this is with the car anyway. Some of the edges, they have gone a little bit. In the main, sorry, they're okay, but again they've gone down here, and in the main again across the top here it's fine. I wonder if this works. Sorry, no, that's a lamp I thought might work. Everything on the inside, nice, strong, original. I've stripped it all out. It's very easy to see. You can see that that's where it's gone on the inside there, and that's where it's gone on the inside there, so they are accessible. Fuel tank's still in the vehicle, but again all the inner wings is fine. Spare wheel well, it's a shame it has gone where the hole would normally be, the nice circular hole which is the drain hole, but everywhere else is great. It's nice and original, so whether that's repairable or you'd replace it all, entirely up to you. The back here again very good, and then that's again around this light showing in, it's great. The back's gone, so you would need a rear valance, definitely, and it's gone a little bit more on this side. So this rear section, which is a repair panel all the way around, is available, so you can get that. Inside the petrol flat, again, nice, original, solid. This wheel arch has had some repair. The paint, although it looks nice and shiny in places, has got some spray on it in places where I've just covered it up because they were just a little bit more exposed. Again, in the inside here, it's all great, but in here you can't see it, but maybe you can. There's just a little bit of a plate of metal there where it's just showing where it's had a repair, but there is no repair down the bottom. You know, where the bottom bit here, there is no repair to this. That looks original. From this side, the floor pan at the rear looks the same, so it is just again that flat piece in there, but again everything else is solid. And if I do the same on this side, there's not even any creak. I can just stamp on it as much as I want. The sill, again, correct profile, correct lines, some surface rust, but certainly, you know, if you're going to do anything you'd probably just take that off for absolute best measure, but it does look great. This is all just surplus glue and things like that, but even the holes for the screws haven't rotted away. Again, the A-post, great again, screws all in. A lot of this work looks worse than it is because it's glue. But again, coming forward onto this front pan, footwell, great. Again, it's all glue, it's not rusty, that's all solid. Show it, yeah. But in this front corner is where it's gone, and there's the actual evidence of the old jacking point there. So again, a repairable front section on that. Front A-post here has gone, I've sort of poked through the hole to make sure. And again, inside the arch, very dry, very solid. And it's just evident, not as bad on this side, but all great. I was just going to acid dip it, to be fair, and be left with a great start shell. It is a 1969. It is the car that they made the GTA Ms out of originally. It would make a great car. It is complete, as in it drove in here with an MOT some years back. Can't remember which year it was actually, but the dashboard, by the way, is no horrible cracks or marks. Easily will clean up. We'll just do that. It's just dirty. I've just realised I put my finger in my mouth with dirt on it. And over here at the back, there's the seats, the door panels. These are the flying buttress seats. They've all been taken out and stored at the back. The centre trims, the light trims, other trims, the badge at the front, the kick plates around the windowsill trims, the front scuttle, bonnet. Bonnet's in good order, some surface rust on it. The gearbox is down here, and then behind there, there's all things that's here as well. That is all to do with the injection system that was with the twin spark engine that's behind there, which if you pull back, I'm going to get a big spider, I know I am. But well, there she is anyway, I can just about see it. The doors are here. The doors I've regrettably done the same as they always do and gone completely. But otherwise the rest of the doors are actually okay, so whether it's an outer shell on it or anything, I don't know. But the inners, there's the other door there. Rear axle is a limited slip diff, and again in this one it's all great, all bolt holes, fantastic. I don't know if you can see in here, I don't think you will be able to, and underneath I don't think it's any point, but I will try and show that I cannot see any previous welding. It is a pure survivor right hand drive 69 car, and the more I'm looking at it, the more heartbroken it is for making me feel that I'm now selling it. But somebody, preferably someone who really knows what they're doing, will buy it, build it, treasure it, and hopefully bring it back to me one day to show me what it's really like. And if I've got the money at the time, I might even buy it back off them. Thank you very much.